Hi twins, I'm Elle, a divine feminine in her power, here to help you find and stand in your own divine power. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you found me. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being you. Our little soul family on this channel is growing and it's just beautiful. So yeah, how are you? How are you doing? What is in your heart today? I've been called to do a Divine Feminine support reading today, so I'm not entirely sure how this one's going to go. I've been feeling and picking up so much from the collective, and I want to be all about transparency with you. I feel that's really important. This journey isn't always rainbows and butterflies, there's ups and downs, but that's life. And how amazing is this journey that we're on? I feel like the energies have just been wild and all over the place since the winter solstice. And if you're feeling it, I'm right along with you. Some days it's like, what is happening? And things have been coming to light. And you are a being of light. So naturally, as you come more and more into your power and into your light, more and more truths will start to surface around you and become clearer. You shed that pretty little light on things, and it doesn't always mean that you're going to find or see pretty things, but it's what you need to see in the moment. So you're starting to see things, right? Now what? Now that things are becoming clear, what? So again, I have no idea how this is going to go, but I've been feeling like, how do I explain it? It's so hard to explain. I've been feeling like it's almost a feeling of being so close, of being almost there, of seeing this finish line, of seeing all the things, but then there's just like, what is that? Did you guys hear that? It was like a banging. It's almost like you can't get through, is what I was going to say. Like you can't get through to seeing what you need to see, but it's like you can see it, but you can't get there. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone at all, but let's get into the cards and see if we can help push through this, okay? Remember that when I say he or she, take it either way. I'm pretty good at it. I try. But, take it as it resonates, in your gender, female, male, non-binary. You can be a divine feminine in any body. So, yeah, take it as it resonates in your connection, and let's see what is going on, okay? All right, what is going on right now with our Divine Feminine Collective? Let's take a look and see. Okay, yeah, loads of emotions, huh? It's like you have yourself together and then you don't. It's like it comes and goes. It comes and goes. This might not be for everyone, but could be having a divine masculine situation where, oh, hold on. Actually, let me shuffle one more and then I'll grab that one, because what if another one flies? All right, thank you. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. I interrupted myself, didn't I? Where was I? What was I saying? Oh, well, it's left me. Okay. All right, Divine Feminines. So lots of emotions. I see that. So it's almost like they're not all bad. It's kind of like you get these overwhelming emotions of joy, but then there's also overwhelming emotions of not joy and just confusion. But you're also standing strong, Divine Feminine. So this is the Nine of Pentacles is about being in your power. It's about being your own creator. It's about a lot of abundance and doing well in your finances, or working towards bettering your finances. So this is, I think, what I was hearing before. And if you are triggered, well, I guess I can't apologize, because I was called to do this reading. So perhaps we need to face some triggers right now, or maybe it's going to help you figure some triggers out. I do have a video before I say this on, explanations a little deeper on what a twin flame is, what a soulmate is, and soul ties and karmics, and also false twins. So perhaps there is someone out there who is maybe starting to realize that they were in a karmic situation and not a divine connection. If you're realizing that, and if those are conclusions you're coming to, please trust in yourself, okay? Trust in your heart and soul. I never believe in confirming anyone's twin flame, because I believe that you have the power to do that. You know in your heart and soul your lessons, your counterpart. And if there's something that is coming to light for you, that's something I keep hearing. And interestingly enough, it's a song it keeps being brought up, so I have to share it with you guys. It's a song I shared with somebody. And in my own, this has nothing to do with my counterpart, just in my own life, I'll share this with you because I'm being guided to. There is a person that some things came to light. And something interesting that I find is that a few days ago with that person, we were talking about music, and I so happened to share a song called Come to Light with them. And if you are guided to look it up, it's called Come to Light by the Arkells. It's a great song. And I don't know why, but I shared that. And then what do you know? Some not so great things came to light within a few days, and it was kind of like, oh my God, how did I not see that coming? So things are coming to light, and especially in the last couple of days, we've had a lot of revelations come to light. The Page of Swords in reverse, perhaps you've had communication from your counterpart that has left you in the position to choose yourself. And that's actually the energy I'm getting from this entire reading. Whether you, no matter what the situation is in your union, in your stage, whether you're in light communication, full separation, union, whatever it is, the pull that I'm feeling from the Divine Feminine Collective is self-love, which is really beautiful, but I also understand that it's hard. Because the Ten of Wands here, we have walking away and putting burdens down. Whatever you've been carrying, all those excess burdens, all that extra weight, you're finally putting it down, Divine Feminine. And it's a true choice of self. It's a choice of, no matter how hard that is, it's a choice of yourself. It's a choice of finding balance within you, about realizing that nothing in this journey changes if you are looking outside for answers. And so Divine Feminine, that is tough, and perhaps that things are coming to light for you, and you're seeing things. So as I was seeing here, if you are having communication with your Divine Masculine, so I'm just going to split this in two because I'm getting a couple of things, so take it as it resonates again. This could be a Divine Masculine that is just really wishy-washy and has been really wishy-washy for a long time with their energy towards you, almost like holding their emotions back and making you feel crazy, basically, because you're not getting any of the acknowledgement that you need. And that's almost sparked you, whether you've been on this journey for a while, something just like clicked. Something happened where you were like, okay, that doesn't make sense. And this is weird. I don't know. I've started to just say what I see, because especially as the family is growing, things are, Anyways, I'm seeing Rice Krispie squares, or maybe like making Rice Krispie squares. No, they definitely are Rice Krispie squares. I don't know why I'm seeing that right now. So, okay. Anyways, for one person, it's become clear that, or for one Divine Feminine, it's become quite clear that things aren't adding up, and you're ready to take a different journey. And then there's other Divine Feminines who equally also putting themselves first, whether there has been no communication. I also feel like communication in the 5D has ended. Not ended. Like you've purposely pulled back is what I'm feeling. Because there was a point where this 5D communication was so intense and so just so much. And it's like that hard jolt back into the 3D, that hard jolt back into out of the headspace into the physical, when it's not the same, when it doesn't, because we're human, right? It's easy to be like, it takes time to come down, you know? And so when you're not experiencing the same thing, because the 5D is very, I was going to say impactful, but once you experience it, that's exactly what it is. It has a big impact on you. So I hope what I'm saying is making sense. I'm channeling a lot and it's just all kind of coming out. I have no idea if anything has made sense. So the 10 of Wands, walking away, putting your burdens down. So this is a choice of yourself, Divine Feminine. And it's so silly for me to say this, but it's not easy to choose yourself. And like, what? It should be the easiest choice. It should be the most obvious choice, but it's not. It's not the easiest, and sometimes it takes a long journey to get here. But there is so much abundance, Divine Feminine, coming into your life here for you now, that you're realizing that if you don't put these burdens down and walk towards your own success, create your own empire, build your own life, you're going to be waiting forever. You know, that's what it feels like. And that's no longer an option. That is no longer an option for you. So Divine Feminine, you are, look at this strength card. You're standing in that powerful strength of yours. You are embodying your true self, everything that you are. You know, Divine Feminines are incredibly powerful. We have the power of intuition. We have the power of creation. We have the power of being Divine Feminines. Google Divine Feminine. Literally just Google it and see what it says. Actually, I don't think I've Googled it, but I'm being told. I don't think I've ever actually Googled what it says, but I'm being told that you should Google it and see what it means. Divine Feminine, you literally move with the earth, okay? Your energy is the energy of Pachamama. You are that. You are one with Gaia, with Mother Earth. You move and breathe along with it, which is why all the shit that's going on in the world affects you so much, you know? As much as I know I personally try to stay out of it and not listen to the news and whatever, it still gets to you, okay? There's still energy. Even if you try to live under a rock, it gets to you. Okay, Divine Feminine, so we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So there may have been a lot of tears. There may continue to be a lot of tears. And there may continue to be a lot of outbursts of different emotions, moments of high joy. You're recalibrating is what I'm hearing. Things are aligning in, your physical body is almost recalibrating for this new life. I'm hearing this, and I don't know if this is for someone specific, but nowhere in my reading did I say that you weren't going to come into union with your counterpart. Or, in fact, I don't even think this has to do, yes, it has to do with your counterpart, but this is about you, Divine Feminine. Your life, your soul, your journey, okay? And yes, your counterpart is very much so a part of it, but your life is what you make it, and everyone has free will, including yourself and your counterpart. And what I'm seeing from this might have been a message just for someone, but what I'm seeing from this is the true choice to choose yourself, knowing that you are choosing your true counterpart, regardless of whom you have in mind as your counterpart. I hope that makes sense. You can have I'm not saying that the person you're thinking of is not your counterpart. You can have an idea of who your counterpart is, and for sure they are or they're not, whatever. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying, you know in your heart that even if that person is or isn't, you're choosing you, meaning you're choosing your true counterpart. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's see, Divine Feminine, if we can do a little advice on how to move through this energy right now. Actually, yes, that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to switch the decks. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, I'll put that one here. I'm just going to get my Rider-Waite Tarot. All right, so let's see if we can get, so with the Rider-Waite Tarot, I only read right way up, unless I am guided to, oh, look how it's just sitting on my finger, unless I'm guided to take reversals. Okay, come on now. That card really wanted to come out. I love that. You know what? We're just going to leave it. All right, Spirit. Let's see if we can get some advice to help our Divine Feminine right now, our Divine Feminine Collective. Let's get some advice, please, Spirit. I'm going to just move this. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's get some advice for our Divine Feminine Collective right now. Okay, King of Wands. And one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. And bottom of the deck. Okay, all right, my lovelies. Let's see what we got going in here. So there's that Hermit card. There's that going within all over again. I think the reason that one flew out was because no matter what you're doing, Divine Feminines, you know what you're working towards, okay? You know why you're doing what you're doing. There was a time on the journey where maybe a while back, you might have been like, I don't know exactly what I'm working towards, but I know that this is just the path I have to take. You may not have exactly had clarity on why you had to take this path, but you almost had this blind faith to just go for it. I mean, think about it. How did you find out that you were a counterpart? How did you get here? How did you find me? If you're here, there's a reason. If you found me, if you're listening to me right now, there's a reason. We're family. Something about us is clicking. Our souls have known each other. There's a reason why everything is the way it is. So I just really love that came out, because Divine Feminine, you're clear, even though you're not. That is such a conflicting thing to feel. You're clear, but you're unclear at the same time. So yeah, okay. The advice from Spirit immediately is, it's good, okay? The Queen of Swords. So it's to continue to stand in your truth. This is a lot of air energy. You know, what I like in the advice, now that I was just being drawn to look at the air energy, is that in the advice that Spirit is giving, we don't have much water. Yes, we have the Ten of Cups, which is our one water card, but the Ten of Cups is about that happy family life, whatever that means for you. It could literally mean you and your counterpart and like your dogs, which is beautiful. It could mean you and your counterpart and being outside on a camping trip, you and your counterpart in a tent somewhere on a mountain. That can literally be your family life, okay? Or it could be having a million babies, and whatever it means to you. It could literally mean you and your counterpart next to a cozy fire, just the two of you drinking hot chocolate. I don't know. Whatever it means to you, whatever this family means to you, it's what's getting you through. Because even if it feels far, and even if, let's say you have union and things are cloudy right now, this is what you're working towards. No matter how far away it feels, this is the one clear thing you've got on the mind. So Spirit is asking you, so I was saying, I find it interesting that we don't have that much water energy, because Spirit is kind of asking you to move out of the emotions. We've been heavy in the emotions, and I was asked to do a support reading. Was it last week? God, I don't know. Everything's just a big mush. Anyways, there's been a lot of emotions. We've been heavy in it. There's been that crying, the ups and downs. I'm seeing in my mind that Nine of Swords energy. I'm also seeing the Wheel of Fortune, which has actually been coming up a lot in my readings recently, which is all about karmic endings and the wheel turning. So Spirit is asking you to move out of that, out of the water energy. We're moving into air energy, fire energy, the pentacle energy, the earth energy. So yeah, the Queen of Swords is clear in her mind, okay? This queen is very clear in their headspace. So it could be an air sign. You don't have to be an air sign. But the way I'm kind of seeing this, I don't know. I'm seeing a list. I'm seeing like pros and cons list. It's very like pros, cons. Very thought out. And so that's that energy here. That's that air energy. It's that mental planning. So yeah, you can have all the feelings you want in the world, okay? That's fine. But it doesn't do anything for you if you have no plan. You can love someone. I say this all the time. I don't care if someone loves me. It doesn't mean a thing if they don't do anything with that. Just show me. Like, okay, so you love me. Cool. What's the action? And the Queen of Swords is a queen of action. She's making plans. And look at the way her arm is out. She has no problem delegating, speaking, planning. Her crown is made of butterflies, that air energy, that transformation. You want the change, Divine Feminine? Okay, let's get it. Get that change. Get that money. Get whatever it is you want. Get it, okay? We've got the Nine of Wands. Okay, two things that I'm seeing here. Look at this King of Wands. That 10 of Wands, that makes it a 10 of Wands. That's a completion. So we've got the Nine of Wands here, which is exactly the feeling, actually. It's been a long journey, and it's been fight after fight. And look at this person. They're all just like, how much more can I take? Honestly, how much more can I take? It's just like, look at their face. They're like, I literally can't. Okay? I've got like a bandage holding myself together. This bandage right here comes off, and I'm just this is weird. There's this story when I was a kid growing up about this red ribbon girl on her neck. It's kind of a scary story, actually. I don't know why I'm being reminded of this. And apparently the ribbon was like holding her head up, and without the ribbon there would be no head. She was headless. I don't know why I'm remembering that, but it's like that. It's like the second this bandage comes off, it's like the one thing holding you together. It's done. Yeah, yeah, you know what? I feel you. I get that. And you've got this King of Wands here with this one wand. I love this because you're being asked to be your own ass king, okay? You can be the queen and the king and conquer, right? You got both. You got both energies. Again, masculine, feminine, non-binary, it doesn't even matter. You can empower both. And so you're being asked to be that own King of Wands, that fiery, passionate lover of life that goes out and not only has the ideas, knows how to put them into play, but sets the world on fire with them, has no worry, no what's the word I'm looking for? Just full trust that what you're doing is coming from a place of love and creation and passion. And there's that last wand that you need for completion to get yourself out of this. We had the 10 of Wands before, which is walking away and putting your burdens down. That's that. It's that completion, that last stage where you're at. The Eight of Pentacles is all about work. So working hard to bring tangible changes into your life. I just keep hearing that, being your own king. The King of Wands is often seen as counterpart energy. They're that fiery, passionate counterpart. Maybe that means something to you. Maybe your counterpart is a fire sign. But, or maybe you're a fire sign. I love fire signs. But yeah, the 8 of Pentacles is all about hard work and working to build your own empire. Be your own boss, okay? Be your own boss, whatever that means. Your own leader. Maybe you're working to become your own boss. Maybe that's a thing. But in our what was coming in this week for Divine Feminine, it was a lot of abundance and a lot of physical, like the pentacles were rolling in. So I love to see this because that's exactly that. Divine Feminine, you're working to be your own badass. And that is the vibe I love. I love a Divine Feminine in her power and just doing their thing, you know? Getting that money, get that bread. And then you have the Empress. Absolutely beautiful. This is you. Regardless of your gender, regardless of anything, this is you. Divine creator, divine feminine. The embodiment of all the queens, the embodiment of everything. It's also you creating. It's you fully standing in your own divine power and creating that empire for yourself. Looking around and seeing your creations, watching them grow, getting new ideas. This might not be for everyone, but I'm seeing like a little cabin being built. A little cabin being built. Maybe you're thinking about going out to a cabin or you're building a cabin. I'm seeing some kind of cabin project. So getting back into nature, going back out there. I'm being drawn to the Venus. I don't know why. Also hearing Libra. Is there a full moon coming? What day is it? I need to Google this. Is there a full moon coming? Is it in Libra? I'm seeing the Justice card in my head. This is also reminding me of the Justice card, and so is that. Is there a full moon in Libra? If there's not a full moon in Libra, maybe it's just for somebody. And is there a full moon even? I think there might be a full moon. Okay, I don't know why this Venus symbol is just simply reminding me of that. So, okay. Okay, so it's about nurturing, using the power of the moon to nurture yourself. And if there is a full moon, which I'm almost certain it is, because I remember, the only reason I remember this is because I was on my walk and I remember looking up at the sky and I think it was almost full. Okay, so use the power of the moon to help end the cycles. A full moon is the end of a cycle. It's the end of one, the closing chapter. And I'm seeing that justice in my head again, the Libra, the scales, all about bringing justice into your life, about bringing balance, about, putting your sword down. Decision made is what I heard. Decision made to choose yourself. Okay, and then we've got the hermit mode, which is, going within. The hermit has this light. The hermit knows that they must go within to come to light. Remember to hear that again, to come to light. Maybe I'll title this Come to Light. But that's what the hermit does. The hermit goes inside and figures it out, makes a plan. I'm seeing that wand again. You're so close. You're at that almost final completion. I'm surprised we didn't get the world. The end of fighting yourself, and no more fighting what you want. If anything, you're using that drive to go forward and make your dreams come true, Divine Feminine. Number 5 is the number of change. Okay, I want to just get you a little message from your higher self, Divine Feminine, with the Romance Angels, okay? And then we're going to wrap this little support reading up. Let's see. Can I please get some message? Hold on, sorry. They're talking to me. Okay, so if you are not feeling like you are in this energy yet, and you are still in that 9 of Swords energy, and you're still you're still working through all of this before you can get here, it's okay. It's okay. You're going to get here, okay? You found this for a reason. You've made it this far for a reason. This is coming to you. Shed those last tears. Let them go. It's okay. It's okay to let them go. This is also super weird, but I'm seeing like a painting of grapes. That was very random. A painting of grapes. Grapes signify abundance. It's like purple grapes. Okay, I'm sorry. Where was I? Okay, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Any other messages for our Divine Feminine? Maybe that's the last one. Any other ones? Okay, well, that's just way too many. Relax now. One more? I was thinking like one. Although sometimes I take them all, but no. Nothing flew out, so we're going to leave it. Let's just see what this one was. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so maybe there's children in your love life. Okay. So let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't we hate to see this card? Well, that's just that's just the truth. I'm just going to say it. Come on now. No one wants to hear they've got control issues. I'm a Taurus. Do I have control issues? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Easier said than done, but yes. Allow yourself to go with it. If you are still in that place of needing to cry, babe, cry it out. If you are still in that place of needing to get yourself back up, get yourself back up. But let go of the control issues of how it's going to play out. So you got back up, and now you're like, well, why isn't it going like I said it was going to go? Because I'm back up now, and I'm on my feet, and this isn't what I said. Okay, I get that, because it took a lot to get up, but let go of the control issues of how it's supposed to play out. You just let go of some stuff, only to get back up and demand that stuff is a certain way. No. You gotta just step back for a second. You let go of things, you worked through it, now you give it a second to let the energy play out. You're still raw, you're still feeling the vulnerability of things. There's no need to try and control how things unfold. Trust, keep knowing that this is what's coming, that this is what you're working towards. You're building your empire. You're a badass. Keep working towards this and let go of those control issues. And children, your love life is being affected by children. So this could go in many different ways and many different directions. So take it as it resonates in your connection. Perhaps you're giving too much. Okay, before anyone gets mad at me, you're giving too much of your thoughts and your mind to your children. Perhaps there's fear that time is running out and you are wanting children so badly. Perhaps you do have children and you're not focusing on yourself and you're focusing on them. Perhaps there's children somewhere in your connection that is affecting the choice. Okay, I want to clarify this card. Apparently, okay, hold on. Can we please get some actually, I don't want this deck. Can we get some clarification on this children's card, please? I'm being drawn to the dogs there, so perhaps dogs are your children. Maybe you've been worried. Oh. Okay, I'm getting a couple things, so I'm just going to say it, okay? So one thing I'm hearing is perhaps you do have pets, and in the current situation that you're in, it's some kind of karmic situation, and you're thinking of leaving, and you're not sure what happens with pets. Pets are children, so that's a tough one. Especially if they're pets that you guys got together, because I'm seeing that little baby there. Look at this. The 10 of Cups. Okay. Okay. So, there's so many things. Okay. So children confirmed by the Ten of Cups, family life, home life. The sun could signify a new baby, can signify wanting children, can signify youth, childhood. And then the Ten of Pentacles. So also about family, home life. There's the dog, there's a baby. So this is all about hopes and dreams, maybe, as well as there could be children directly affecting your love life. This could be things that you're wanting, you know, things that you're moving towards, that you're hoping to happen. We got lots of Leo energy, actually. There was Leo in that last. We had the Sun card twice, did we not? No, we had the Strength card. Okay, so yeah, completion, happiness, bliss, joy. If there's things right now getting in the way, Spirit is encouraging you to look through the eyes of innocence, to look through the eyes of childhood, and express your love through your inner child. And perhaps that's what you need to do. Perhaps you need to express your love through your inner child, express love to your own inner child, so that you may understand what this home life truly means to you, because perhaps it's distorted right now. Go within and wow, these cards are so beautiful. I can't even believe we're ending on these. Like, look at that. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups twice, and the Sun card. Wow, that's really beautiful. Okay, Divine Feminine, we're going to close off on that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that this helped. I hope that you're feeling lighter at the end of this. And thank you so much for being part of my soul family. You mean so much to me. And I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. So I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, week, wherever. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.